What's up, everybody? Kimberly Olson, also known as the Gold Digger Girl, coming in live. I just realized I have my earbuds on, but that's okay. We'll make it work. I got lots of bedazzling going on today with the hat, with the glasses, with the earbuds. I mean, come on, right? So where are my hat people at? Is it actually kosher? Hey guys, thanks for hopping on. Is it actually kosher to wear a hat with glasses? Now, I wear contacts, so this is a little bit strange here. What do you guys think? Is it go together? Is that something that people do? I don't really know how that works. So I'm gonna welcome you guys on. We're live streaming on Instagram. This is gonna premiere on my business page, The Gold Digger Girl on Facebook. So why don't you guys do this? We are gonna talk about automation in your business, my friends. Yes, I am so pumped about this because this is something I'm gonna be training on coming up in August, and you guys are gonna wanna get on it because automation will set you free. Automation is the key to duplication. So before I start this podcast, why don't you tell me if you are automating in your business and what you are automating? There's many things that you can automate. Maybe you're like, Kimberly, I have no idea what I'm freaking doing. I'm not automating anything. Or maybe you have nothing to automate. It's just you, yourself, and I. You're just getting started out. Maybe you got that first customer and you're like, I don't even know what she's talking about. You let me know below. Also let me know if hat and glasses go together and earbuds. I want to know that. That's very important. Okay, I am streaming this, but we are recording live for iTunes. The Gold Digger Girl is my podcast. We're approaching 60,000 downloads, episode 60. So go to iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you hang out. Welcome everyone to the Gold Digger Girls podcast, where we talk about crushing your goals and creating the life of your dreams. I'm Kimberly Olson, your hostess, and today in episode 60, we are going to talk about how to automate your business. The magic that is missing in your business, you guys, is automation. I'm telling you what, I have done a complete 180 in my business, and the key to my results, you guys, the key to me being able to build up an army of 500 freaking people since January is because of automation. The proof is in the pudding. I wasn't automating before and I did not build up an army that fast. So I'm going to share some secrets with you today. But first, let's listen to a podcast review. This is from Mrs. Pugsley. It says, love. Kimberly is great. The podcast, her books, her workshops, or her masterminds. Follow her on Facebook or Instagram, or get all caught up, just go to YouTube and watch them one at a time. She deals with mindset as well as meat and potatoes of how to be successful as a brand influencer. She does an amazing job of giving you a plan to be successful and motivates you to go get it. How cool is that? Thanks, girl. You're awesome. I wish I knew who you were, but if you did write that, message me, shoot me an email over at thegolddiggergirl@gmail.com, and I have a special gift for you. And leave a review if you're listening right now. Please pop over there. I would love the support. Also, a couple people have been asking me about starting a podcast. It can definitely be a piece of your business, guys, but I wouldn't go there until you've got the other tools in place, until your business is growing, you're scaling your business, you've got some automation in place like we're going to talk about, you have a strong social media presence, and also, most importantly, two other areas, Facebook Lives are consistent, on point, and you've got a group going. Okay, get those things in place, work on your personal branding that way, then maybe add the podcast later. I'm getting a lot of that questions on that lately, and I'm like, no. Podcasts are a huge commitment. I do the whole thing, I produce the whole thing myself, and it's a lot, okay? All right, let's talk about automation. So I was thinking about some of the things, I really dive into marketing and how people operate. And one of the things I'm learning is that in order to be a good marketer, you have to be able to anticipate the needs of your audience before they know they have the need. Like you think about Apple, the iPod. We weren't going around like, Apple, go make an iPod for us. They realized that we needed all of our music in one little item, right? Where are my 8-track people? Drop it like it's hot below. I was not in the generation of 8-track, but I was in the generation of the cassette tape. I think I have one in here actually that we can all look at together because, yes, I do. My dad, you guys are going to love this story. My dad passed away 4 years ago. That's not the love story, but check this out. My dad's an amazing musician. My parents actually met in a band. I actually used to play music competitively, piano, because I love music. And so check it out, y'all. It says stanky mug. I mean, I don't even know what that means, and I'm sure that was bad back in the day, but that's pretty freaking cool. So I don't know how to do this, but I have this cassette tape of his, and I'm going to manifest somehow converting it because I've looked everywhere and I can't figure it out. But whatever you've got going on when you think about cassette tape, 8-track, all that stuff, then comes the iPod. I mean, did we all not just all sing collectively when the iPod came out? Apple anticipated the need for that. Okay. So myself, one thing that's really helped me grow so fast and my audience so fast is I can anticipate the needs of people before they need them. So you may not know this, but I'm here to share with you the benefits and that you need to automate in your business. You absolutely need to automate. The benefits of automating are duplication. So when you have a system in place that's automated, you're able to allow people to plug into your system so that they can just get up and running really quickly. If you're going around, like who here, every time someone new joins your team, you get on this like hour-and-a-half long Zoom, or it's like, let's meet for coffee. I'll never forget. And you guys know my schedule. One of my neighbors back in the day joined my previous company. So she's like, yeah, I'm like all in. Like I should, just now looking back, I'm like, there were so many red flags. But she was like, let's meet for coffee, so we met, spent 2 hours with her. It was a thing. And you want to know what she did? She did nothing. It's fine that she did nothing, but it's not fine that I took 2 hours of my time to do that when I could have used that 2 hours to do something else, like spend time with my family, go prospect, right? Create a course, I don't know. So when you start to leverage your time and start to be freaking snobby about your time, you start to realize you guys are spending time on the wrong things. You get on a Zoom and you're like, oh yeah, I feel so good. I got this person up and running. If you give them the tools to be successful, they have to go and pick those tools up and use them. You can't spoon feed them. If you get on a Zoom and you're like, okay, let me show you how to log in your back office, okay? And then, you're gonna get a customer. So when that happens, I'm gonna go ahead and do it for you. I'll go ahead and do that for you. Who's done that before? I have. I had this girl, I kid you not, for like the first 3 months, I did all of her customer orders because she was just freaking out and she was a hot mess and she just would bring me the people, but she just couldn't. Not good. Okay, this time around, I would be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like you have to go find another place. Because you're saying to the universe that your time isn't valuable when you're doing stuff like this, okay? So number one is duplication. When you automate your business, it's duplication. You have a new person, then what do they do? What is the system? Do you have training set up for them that you can plug them into? All of that should be automated. And I don't do any of it with it, email, software, anything like that. It's all done on Facebook. Actually, all of it's done on Facebook. We don't use Instagram for our automation. It's all done right on Facebook. You could definitely do it offline, meaning off Facebook if you wanted to. Absolutely. So what's your plan? Okay. So the first thing I want you to ask yourself is, if I have a new person, what am I going to do with that new person? Like, what's my process for that? Okay. Let me go ahead and do a short, quick break here for a second. I want to share with you something I'm really digging, and then we'll get back into it. Okay, so now the reason why the duplication is so powerful is this is what's so cool. When you're connecting with somebody that potentially will join your business and you share with them, hey, one of the really great things about what we have set up is we have built in duplication into our system, into our team. So when you, prospect, decide to jump in and do the business with us, it's all set. Your training is automated. And so what that's going to allow you to do, it's going to allow you to hit the ground running. It's going to allow you to confidently step in and start building your business. It's cool. When you go ahead and hit that button and you sign up with us, you can actually get started right away. You don't have to wait for your kit to come in the mail and the company's getting started thing. You don't have to sit there and twiddle your thumbs like, what the heck am I doing? Or feel lost. And you, me, as the leader, do you know how postured you become when you can tell a potential person, I have a plan for you? Who here does not have a plan, or in the past didn't have a plan? In the past, I did not have a plan. No one gave me a plan when I started. I'm like, okay, I just spent $350. What do I do next? And everybody, we're getting better now, but that was 2.5 years ago. There was no plan, guys. And I was freaking out. I'm like, I just spent all this money and I don't even know what I'm doing. So your posture is going to change when you are able to present that to a prospect. The other amazing thing is when the prospect gets plugged into your system, so they see, okay, when I get started, I'm going to have my training's going to be up and running. Guess what that does for that prospect? When the prospect signs up and gets started and they get their training going and they are starting to recruit and build their business, they don't have to stop and reinvent the wheel. They don't have to stop and come up with their own group and create their own trainings and get into training and management mode. They can focus on bringing the people into the system so they can continue to build their business. Do you guys see the difference here? It is night and day. The other really important piece, and if you guys have listened to my podcast before, I don't have any notes or anything. This is just off the cuff because we're hanging around the microphone, right? And we're just chit-chatting wherever you may be listening to me. This is what's so cool is when you think about bringing that person into the system. How many of you don't know what's going on 2, 3, 4, 5 levels deep in your business? For me, I don't know how many levels deep I am. It's got to be 10 or something. I don't know. So let's say I'm 10 levels deep right now. I mean, we don't know what they're saying. We don't know what they're doing. We don't know what their training is. This is the mistake we make. Oh yeah, I trained my person. Okay, so I've got Susie who joined my team. Susie comes on board. I get Susie pumped, ready to go. We plug her in. We got the training. She's good. Susie recruits Debbie. So Debbie comes on board. So Debbie's level 2. And Susie, we assume, starts with ASS. We assume that Sarah is going to train Debbie the way that I trained Sarah, correct? So I'm like, oh yeah, Sarah, duh, I just showed her how to do it, or Susie, whatever her name is, sorry, whoever you imaginary person are. So Susie, we think Susie is training Debbie the way that Susie is, but it's the telephone game, my friends. Do you guys remember the telephone game? Okay, so I was born in 1980, so I grew up in the 80s and 90s. We went camping every summer. We didn't have any money, so I never stayed in a hotel before. I never went out to eat. Like, I didn't know any of that stuff, but we went camping and we camped like rock stars. I was born in Michigan. We'd drive 7 to 8 hours up to the UP. Gorgeous country. We'd camp out for freaking 2 weeks. We'd have like 50 people there. It was like family, friends, whatever. And at night, we did the telephone game. So somebody whispers something and then they whisper it to the next person and it goes around the whole circle. The freaking story was never the same by the end of the telephone game, was it? No, it was like, yeah, Johnny has a ball that he's going to take to soccer practice. And by the end of it, it was like Stephanie went to the hospital because she broke her foot. Like, it was never even close, right? So what happens is when you recruit Susie and Susie brings on Debbie and then Debbie brings on Emily and Emily brings on Samantha, Samantha's like, so is this supplements we're promoting or is this like life insurance? Like, I don't know what's happening right now. No, I know I'm exaggerating, but you guys, I've seen some crazy stuff in my life, like with network marketing. It's nuts. And this is the thing. How many times have you talked to somebody who you were like, they ask what you do and you tell them and they say, oh, I've tried that before, it didn't work for me. And you're like, really? Tell me more. And they tell you and you're just like, it was a total SHIT show. You're just like, that's not how you're supposed to use the product. What the freaking, because the telephone game, somebody trained somebody who didn't train anybody. And it's just, ugh. So when you have duplication in your business, you know what I feel really good about? Whoever gets to be a part of my team, whoever joins my team, I know when I see their smiling faces on my team call, our team call, Monday nights, we have team calls if you guys ever want to come check it out, if you're legit checking out my business. But on our team calls, we all, rally around and we learn. There's always content. I know whoever shows up to those meetings got a fair chance. I don't ever have to worry. I don't ever have to feel guilty. I don't have to go message 5,000 people to make sure everybody got the same training, right? Our training is automated. I know that they're all getting the same training. I know they all know how to do 3-way chats. I know they all know how to invite people to challenges that we do and into our groups and all the different things we do to automate as a team. I know that's in place and it makes me feel really good as their leader that I'm giving them every chance to be successful. If they choose not to, that's on them, or maybe it's just not a good time for them. But I don't ever have to worry like I did before. Was I doing my people a disservice? Like, all the mindset stuff. I have zero doubts of the value we've brought to our team by the automation we've put into place. And I can see the duplication is happening really, really fast. And like I said, the proof is in the numbers, right? Almost 500 people since January. I mean, that's a pretty solid growth. And that's just people building the business, not customers. Hi, Vanette. So I want you guys to really think about that. What do you have in your business that could be automated? Are you manually doing everything? Like for me, I have all my customers on an email list. I click a button and they all get the same message. Are you going around messaging every customer like, hey, this month I wanted to check on you. Did you still want to order? Like, guys, you should spend your time building your business, not managing your business. We're not managers. We are entrepreneurs. There's a big difference, okay? So what I'm going to drop for you, if you are on Facebook, if you put LINK below, well, I guess I don't have to worry about, no, I do have to worry about engagement bait on here. LINK, I will give you a link to a brand new mini course I'm teaching. It's going to be a one-time course, about 75 to 90 minutes of content. It's going to be all about automation in your business, specifically the 3 steps to launching a new person properly. There's going to be 3 steps to it. It's all automated, and I'm going to share with you exactly what we've built in our business. The third part, which we'll spend at least half the class on, is going to be the launch event. Because a lot of people are not knowing how to launch people. They're trying to like drive all over the place, fly all over the place. No, we follow the 15-minute format. So if you guys have done that before, this is the version of it that is specifically designed for new people, and it's also automated. So I know, that's crazy. We've automated our launch events. Wow, that sounds kind of crazy, doesn't it? It is, and it's freaking awesome. So I will share all of the secrets in there. So if you want to get in it, just put LINK, and then I will drop the link for you. It's not up on my website yet, but by the time I get this up, it will be. And then also my mastermind will be opening. So if you want to apply for my mastermind, the price is going up August 1st. So if you've thought about like, Kimberly, I love your stuff, I want to learn more from you, and you want me as your virtual upline, then the mastermind is a monthly membership program. And then what it is you get premium access to me. So every week I do a deep dive training. We have a theme for the month. We read a book every month. There's accountability built in. You basically get me. So if you want anything, need help, all that stuff is in there, but it's a group setting. So everybody is supporting one another. So our focus this month was Instagram, and we had one person just break 1,000 followers just by implementing the tools that we were teaching, that I was teaching in Mastermind. So if you guys want to apply for that, click the button. And last but not least, as you know, I'm speaking at Top Summit, which is the keynote speaker is Rachel Hollis. So if you want to get the live stream, this is just a limited time that they're offering this. It's all 3 days. All the speakers should be keynotes on their own, you guys. Rob Sperry, Fraser Brooks, Ray Higdon. So if you want to get the live stream, you can also put LINK in my special link. It's thetopsummit.com/Olson. I'll get that in there for you guys, okay? Thanks for watching. Glad to have you on here. And until next time, go out there and crush your goals and create the life of your dreams. That's a wrap. Woohoo! Okay, so go over to iTunes, Spotify, check out the Goal Digger Girl so you can subscribe. I've got 60 episodes on there for you, so you can totally listen while you're in the shower, while you're driving. Make sure you don't get your phone wet, doing the laundry, all that good stuff to feed your mind with good tools and content to help you to grow your business personally and professionally. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.